So I wanted to talk about transitioning to barefoot shoes. Now, when I transitioned to barefoot shoes, I just had to do it because my job is very physical. So I didn't have the option to just relax or take time off. I work a lot of overtime, so I had to basically just transition really, really hard. And I don't recommend that anybody does that. But basically, what I did was I would put on barefoot shoes and I would walk until my feet got sore. And in the beginning, with plantar fasciitis pain, it hurts, like you're walking barefoot and you have plantar fasciitis pain, and I don't know, it's not comfortable. But I knew that wearing comfy shoes wasn't working, and I had to do something. So I just I wore it for as long as I could, and then I would take it off and put my comfy shoes back on, and then I would do that again the next day. The next day I would put the shoes on, start the day with the shoes on, and then you know in the beginning it was maybe like 2 hours. 2 hours I would be able to wear it before it was just too painful and I had to switch back. And eventually I built it up to like 6 hours, 7 hours, 8 hours, just wearing it as long as I could, you know, just like going for a walk in barefoot shoes for people who aren't used to barefoot shoes is like, it's like a really serious workout because you're starting from zero and you now have to like start from zero but at like a level 9 in intensity, which a lot of people, they're gonna quit that. And to be honest, I quit. I wasn't getting the relief that I wanted, and it had been a couple months, and I felt like I was just torturing myself because it was getting a little bit better but it wasn't getting better. And I felt like, oh man, like what am I doing? Am I damaging my foot? Am I making it worse? And I quit. I actually did quit. I quit wearing the barefoot shoes for a while, and I went back to my comfy shoes, and I was wearing the comfy shoes, and I was like, I think it's getting worse with the comfy shoes. So, I said, if it's not going to get better with the comfy shoes, I'm not going to wear the comfy shoes. The only option I have is to strengthen my feet with the barefoot and just keep strengthening it until the plantar fascia isn't able to do anything anymore. It's just my feet muscles. And I went back to the barefoot shoes, and not that long after I went back, my feet felt different. They felt like I would put them on and start walking, and they felt kind of numb. I mean, they weren't numb, but I wasn't feeling the ground the same way, like the same sensitivity. It was actually very comfortable and painless. And that was when I knew that I broke some kind of threshold where the the muscles in my feet had grown to a level, probably because I did it a little bit more intensely. I think it should probably take like 6 months and you should probably try to go slower. But, like I said, I didn't have time for that. I was trying to speed through the process and it worked. I wouldn't recommend it. It's painful. I would recommend going slow, going really slow, wear it for 15 minutes one day, 30 minutes, another day, until, just very, very slowly adding more time in the shoes. And you'd probably be surprised at like how much longer you can go. Like you might go from one day doing an hour, and then the next day like 2 hours was easy, and then the next day 3 hours was easy, and you're like, wow, that's fast. But it does happen fast. You're working your feet out, the muscles in your feet for the first time. Maybe you're getting newbie gains, and the muscles in your feet are growing. And I think when they get to a certain point, that's when you feel the magic of it. Now, like, I wear barefoot shoes all the time, all day, every day, wherever I go. And I'm proof that it works, because if I have plantar fasciitis and I'm out here walking like 12 hours a day, like literally walking 12 hours a day in barefoot shoes, like, my feet feel great. Like, I feel nothing in my feet. They feel comfortable all day. They might get sore the next day if I did have a particularly hard day. Hold on. Sorry about that. But other than that, my feet feel great. They feel better than they've ever felt. I feel like I was always searching for the most comfortable shoe. The most comfortable shoe is my feet. And, most people, I don't think they're going to stick through. I'm telling you, okay, bird. I'm telling you, you have to stick to it. And you're probably like, this guy's crazy. I watch videos where someone would say, oh, barefoot shoes are gonna destroy your feet, and it's not true. Um, it takes so long to get to the point that you're trying to get to that I don't think people are gonna stick to it, and I think people have a bad view of it. I've tried to talk to other people about it, and like the apprehension is very strong. It's just like, no, thank you. I don't think so. But I really do think everybody should be wearing barefoot shoes. I think it's crazy that we kind of got roped into this shoe industry thing of like cool shoes, and didn't really think of like what our feet were used to before, like walking on hard ground or grass all day. And we just kind of like started wrapping these pillows on our feet and saying, oh, that's nice, I like that. But I mean, if we like sat in bed all day and said, oh, that's nice, I like that, it wouldn't be good. So that's all I'm saying is, transition slow, take your time, go 6 months before you quit, go a year before you quit. I'm hitting a year next month, and I feel like every day my feet are getting stronger and stronger and stronger, and it's just crazy. And I don't feel pain from my plantar fascia anymore. And I don't know. I'm just gonna keep doing it, and I think everyone should. Thanks for listening.